Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Alhasbi, and today I'm going to share my reflection for our introduction to literature course. This presentation is based on 11 reflective questions that I answer in detail. I will walk you through my thoughts, my feelings, and my hopes as a student of literature. Let's get started. How do you feel when you first hear that we are going to study Introduction to Literature? Are you excited, nervous, or curious? Why do you feel that way? When I heard that we were going to study Introduction to Literature, I felt excited, but also a little nervous. I was excited because I enjoy stories, but nervous because I know the language can be hard. Still, I want to take the challenge and improve my English. What do you find most interesting about studying English literature? Is it the language, the stories, or the ideas? Can you give an example of what excites you? The most interesting part of studying English literature for me is the ideas behind the story. I enjoy how literature shows people feelings, problems, and ways of thinking. For example, I get excited when a story makes me think about my own life in a new way. When you hear the word literature, which word or author first comes to your mind? Is it a local or international writer? Why do you think of that person or word? When I hear the word literature, the first writer that comes to my mind is Tereli. He is a local Indonesian author whose works are very popular. I think of him because his stories are meaningful, emotional, and often full of life lesson. How do you imagine a literature class will be different from other English classes? What activities do you expect? Reading, discussion, performance? How might it be more creative or reflective than grammar or writing classes? I think a literature classes will feel different from other English classes. Instead of only learning grammar or writing, I expect more activities like reading, sharing opinions, and maybe acting out scenes. I believe it will be more creative and give me space to express myself. Have you ever read a story, poem, or drama in English? What was your experience like? What was the title or author? Was it easy, challenging, or inspiring for you? Yes, I have read drama in English. The title was Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. At first, I found the language quite difficult because it used many old words and expressions. However, I still enjoyed the story because it was very emotional and inspiring. It taught me about love, sacrifice, and how powerful a story can be even after hundreds of years. In your opinion, what is the greatest benefit you can gain from understanding literary works? Can literature improve your language skills? Can it also change the way you think or feel about life? For me, the biggest benefit of studying literature is learning how to think deeper about life. It can also help me improve my English because of uh, the new words and expressions. More than that, it can change the way I see the world and people around me. How can literature help you see the world and other cultures in a new way? What kind of cultures do you hope to learn about through literature? How can stories build empathy and understanding? Literature help us see the world in different way because it show other culture and tradition. I want to learn about both Western and Asian culture through stories. I believe reading literature makes us more open-minded and helps us understanding people better. If you could choose which genre would you like to study more? Poetry, prose, or drama? Why? What makes that genre more appealing to you? How do you think it match your personality or interest? If I could choose, I would study prose more, like short stories or novels. I enjoy prose because I like following the characters and the plot. It fits my personality since I enjoy detailed story that makes me imagine real life situation. What challenge do you predict when studying literary words in English? Do you think the language will be difficult? What strategies can help you overcome those challenges? I think one challenge will be understanding difficult words and hidden meaning in English. Liter- Sometimes the language is not direct. To overcome this, I can use a dictionary, read the text, or discuss it with my classmates to share ideas. What are your personal hopes for this course, both for your academic growth and your daily life? What skills do you want to improve? Reading, writing, speaking, or critical thinking? How do you hope literature will inspire your daily life? My hope for this course is grow both in English and in critical thinking. I want to get better at reading and expressing my ideas, both in both in speaking and writing. I also hope literature will give me new inspiration for my daily life. In your opinion, what are the strengths of each literary genre? Poetry, prose, and drama. What is special about poetry compared to prose or drama? How does prose give you a different experience? What makes drama unique and powerful? Each genre has something special. Poetry is unique because it shows feelings in a beautiful and short way. Prose is different because it develops character and stories in detail, making it easy to connect with them. And drama is powerful because it can be performed, which makes the message feel more real and emotional. So, through literature, we learn new words, new worlds, and new ways of thinking. That's all for my video. Thank you for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.